Oh, I know what I could share. Something was funny. Okay, so we got this ramen place, and then no, it was not haram. And then and then Maya wanted to go to this ice cream place in like a mall nearby. So we go to that mall and we start walking around and uh two things. One thing is this ice cream place is literally like a phantom ice cream store. Like it doesn't exist. I don't know how, like we searched every corner of the mall, it just wasn't there. And then eventually we saw that it was blocked off by a newly placed wall because we found like a map in the mall of like where everything is, and then we're like, okay, it should be literally right here. And then we're looking at it, it's just a blank wall. And we're like, wait, what? Like they literally put up like a new wall, and it's just not there anymore. And it's just like a blank wall. And we're like, okay, maybe it's behind it. So we go up, like we go up the stairs, and you could kind of see like a crack towards the top of the wall, and you could kind of see like a little bit into it, and there's the ice cream store behind the wall. And we're like, what? Phantom ice cream store. But yeah, and then we're like, fuck, where do we go? And then we went to a different ice cream place, and that place was so good. That's where Mai took the picture of me, and she posted it in the Discord. And then, do you still work with your editor? No. It's all me now. Just solo me. I'm still waiting for the how to make 10 bill a week from doing nothing video. No, I will do that. I just need the level 200s. I don't have those yet. I need to do that. Right now, my plans is I need to get KHALI and Hayato to 235. This one's already 235. And then do Legion. And then while I'm doing Legion, I'll get those level 200s, and then I'll start straight leeching. Game is not hard, but progression curve is fucking ass if you don't get carries. The progression is ass regardless, even if you get carries. The progression has gotten a lot easier, like way, way, way easier, and it's gonna get even easier. So it's that, and then the progression. This might be a hot take, but I feel like the progression. Okay, I feel like there's a difference from something being hard or something just taking a long time. Cause I don't think it's that like hard to progress, like in terms of like what you have to do. Cause at the end of the day, it's just go hit mobs. Like that's how you progress. Hit mobs, spend on event, and then you progress. But time wise, like yeah, it takes a while. But the thing about carries though, like obviously carries expedite things, but it's not as impactful as people think. And you know, it obviously sounds very biased coming from me, but it really isn't. Like, it really isn't as impactful as people think. In the game, the time gating is absolutely horrid without carries. Yeah, like I said, like even with carries, the time gate is still horrid. Like, it's not as impactful as you think. I really don't think it's that impactful long term. It can save you weeks on weeks. That's impactful. No, you're not. You're not seeing the grand scheme of things. If you play this game for a very long time, let me put it this way. Every single thing in the game, can be boiled down to how much time it takes to get to a certain point, right? Like, let's say in this hypothetical example, let's say it takes 1,000 hours to get full 22-star gear, for example, right? The getting carried and getting not carried, the bulk of that 1,000 hours is going to be spent on farming, right? Like, let's say like 950 of those hours are spent on farming, and then the rest of the 50 is like other shit. Okay, it did. So long term, the carries don't have as big of an effect on your account than people think. It's nice early game though. Like, I'm not gonna deny it. Like, yeah, it helps you get the ball rolling faster, but at the end of the day, like, you still gotta go grind, and that's like 95% of the game. That's like the vast majority. It's just a bit hard to understand as an early game player because all you know is the early game. Long term, it literally like doesn't do anything. And it's not like you'll never be able to get carries either. Like, at some point, and when you progress in the game, unless you're a solo story player, at some point when you progress in the game, like, you'll be able to give others carries, or you'll trade for carries, so then all your other characters are also expedited. So to be specific, like carries really only help the early game of your first character. That's basically it. It helps the early game of your first character. That's like the main thing. Dude, I'm ass at this game now. Phil isn't gonna leash you 275. True. Even without a new player like getting carries and shit, you can still do everything. Like you can still progress almost just as fast. The issue is that people think that they need more than what they actually need to do shit. Like, I literally just did HMAG on my Hayato at 230 with like fucking 4K stat. All you need to do, like, if you practice, like, you can fucking clear shit. Like, people just think that they need more than what they actually need to do shit. I have to do absolute clears for a first set of apps is more impactful to me than piggy banks. Yeah, I mean, that's just straight delusion. I know you're joking, but that's like straight delusion. They just don't have the same scope as like a lot of they don't see the entirety of the game. They only see like what they know, which I don't blame them. You know what I mean? Like I don't blame the new players for thinking that way because they just don't know. They just don't know any better, right? But like it's just one of the things. Like you have to just take my word for it, bro. Like the game is way longer and bigger than you think. And getting carries is like such a small, like infinitesimal, like small part of the early game that really matters. And I'm talking about like, and it's not like you can never fucking get carried either. You know what I mean? People act like getting carried is like a me thing only. I've seen people get carried and they have no hands because of it. Like they fuck themselves. Oh, that's a whole different conversation. I have seen so many people that they get carried and they become so ass at the game just because they've never experienced the struggle. You know what I mean? Also, the whole point of what I'm talking about is in a broad sense. If I want to talk about myself personally, bro, of course I'm going to get carried. You guys know how many years I've carried others? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, of course I'm going to get carried. I don't have anything to prove. I don't have to learn any of these bosses. I've already mastered everything. Like me personally. Get your Riz up and the ladies and gentlemen will carry you. I'm gonna die so you can get the poison. But you're gonna wipe and well? Yeah, true. Gloom without Darkside and KHALI or you're fake, that is not a problem. Also, actually, I don't know if that'll be that easy to do. Because KHALI's dash puts her in Darkside. So that means I would not be able to use any dashes. And the dashes are what summon my little marks. So therefore, like, I would not have any marks either. It would be like, I think it would be way harder than Unchad. Like, way harder. I think it's doable, but it would give my damage by so much. What? Didn't they make Gloom easier? Oh, maybe. I have no idea. Please, 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 please. Oh my god, Phil fucking hates me, bro. Really enjoying hyperburning Shad. Class is cracked. Yeah, Shad is really fun. I am kind of excited to maybe play it again. I am excited to like prog again, to be honest. Right now things are slow and that's fine, but I'm excited to be at the point where like I have a bunch of classes. You gonna play Nightwalker again? Yeah. Guys, I will never upload a video and not let it process first. The amount of people that are letting me know that my video's in 360p is crazy. I will never do that again. I'm sorry. I made a foolish mistake. There's supposed to be an event for Starving next week? I think so, yeah. Please get me a ring. Please, 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 please. Dude, what? Holy shit, bruh. Oh my god. I have like 90 and I don't do shit. Yeah, it's a 300 defense boss, so you actually want more than 95. You want like 96 at least, but I just said 95, so like, you know, you feel a little better. I think this is kind of old, but I think this chart is still useful to look at. So these bosses are 300% defense, right? Lotus, Damien, Lucid, for example. And if you have 96% IED, you'll be doing 88% of your damage to the boss, right? And if you have 90% IED, you'll be doing 70% of your damage to the boss. So you're missing 18% final damage just from 90 to 96 IED. 18% FD. Like, that's a huge difference. That's a huge difference. So this is why ID is very, very important. But some classes, like Bishop, for example, they get a bunch of ID from like certain skills. Here you go. But so it really just depends on the class. But generally, when you think of IED, this is how you should think about it. You should think about, where are my sources of IED coming from? Do I get it from Legion? I get it from Link skills. I get it from hyperstats. I get it from Legion blocks, like BT block. Shit like that. As long as you have all your sources of IED covered, you'll probably be fine. Like, you have your Legion, you have your links, you have your Legion blocks, you have your hyperstats, you have your trait. Like, as long as all these things that give you IED for free, as long as you have all of them, you're probably good. Not many classes will need an IED line in their WSC, for example. Set effects also give you IED. And then FAMs can also give you IED. So it's like, get all the mandatory IED sources first. And then the bonus ones, like, okay, maybe you need a line on your WSC, like, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe you need, like an IED, like, white pot or something. I think the red pot's boss and the white pot's IED. Shit like that, so, yeah, just make sure you got all your IED sources first. You'll probably be fine. Yum Yum? No. Yum Yum's probably too... I don't even one-shot on VJ. Like, there's no point. Weekend Dreamkeepers. Okay, I'll try that map. Shoes, yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay at the shoes. Damn, I didn't know KHALI had a summon. Yeah, it's the hyper skill. The summon's really important. 90-second cooldown, so you could use it as like a loot timer as well. And it also shits out the chakras, so it's like good for your burst as well in bossing. Nels for sure got the worst players that even... I agree. And Nels got the worst players. I think Adele too. Adele also has some of the worst players too. Does Phil have hands? Yeah, but he's not an NL player. There's gonna be a 6-job bind too. Exactly. Dude, Adele's are also like really ass, bro. Like, Adele's are also like, they're fucking up there for having like the most dog shit players. The fact that they convince themselves that curring is worth because they don't have to dodge. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy. Like, oh, cringe. I will never get one. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it's like new boss comes out and the requirement to enter the boss is to have a curring in your inventory. You don't even have to use the curring. The requirement to enter is literally you have to have a curring. I guess I will never progress that boss ever for the rest of my life. That's fine, bro. I just won't do it. I don't care if it gives me like Genesis 2.0 level 400 weapon that has like plus 20% attack per line. I don't give a fuck, bro. I will never ever get that item. I'd rather wipe 1,000,000 times. Scars on the back are a swordsman's shame, bro. When Whitebeard died, he had no scars on his back, bro. Straight up. The fact that you hate Night Lords makes you want to hyperbone one? Go for it, bro. Dude, you know what else I hate about Night Lords too? Is how much of a pussy they are, bro. These Night Lords have the weakest mental in the whole game. Like, out of any class, Night Lords have the weakest mental. The moment that they get even a hint of a nerf, a smell, a whiff of a nerf, I'm dropping my Genesis weapon and switching to fucking DB or Shad. Like, instantly. Like, no hesitation. Bro, like, Night Lord plays, all they do is, like, play the meta. That's it. That's how they are. It's crazy. It's actually insane. Slander Aron? Dude, nobody fucking plays Aron, bro. Who cares? It's fun to slander Night Lords because so many people play them. No one cares about Aron, bro. Or they'll complain how much they need more buffs. True. How about Nightwalkers? Dude, I don't know, man. I've talked so much shit about Nightwalkers, it's crazy. Dude, I mean, this is going to make me into another rant, bro. It's like, it's actually wild how much clout Shapaz has now just because he got stronger. Like, these Maple's just so weird, bro. Like they look at these endgame players like they're fucking trading cards. Like, they're like a rare Pokemon card. It's like, oh, what's your favorite Pokemon? Oh, my favorite Pokemon is Shapaz. He does 485 bill per second. Oh, I really like JP because I like how he heals people in Kalos. It's like, bro, like these are fucking real people. Like they're not fucking like Pokemon cards. Like I swear to God, they be acting like these people are like objects. Like it's so weird. It's so weird. I choose you. Dude, they be having like power scaling discussions like, yeah, but Chapaz probably does more damage than Dark. Yeah, but Dark wasn't even fully buffed and Chapaz had event buffs. Yeah, but if we really think about it, if JB switched to Fire Poison, like he would probably get higher dojo than Chapaz. It's like, bro, like why are you talking about these people like they're fucking like anime characters? Like it's so weird. Like it's the weirdest shit in the world. It's so weird. I swear to God. How do you think about AB? AB's the best class because it's a K-pop idol. Also, I'm not gonna lie. This is something that I'm actually gonna complain about. Guys, please don't DM me your own fucking personal questions about this game. I'm sorry, I'm not Google, bro. I'm not. People do that shit all the time. Like all the time. It's like people I don't even know. It's like, hey, should I spend my money on this? Hey, should I fucking play this class, play that class? And you guys could be like, oh, just make it nice. You guys could just be like, oh, just be nice. No, but it happens a lot. That's the thing. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. And then it always turns into like a fucking hour-long conversation. As an AI language model, unable to answer your question about the game. Yeah, true. I mean, there's a lot of problems. It's Daboki's voice. And make a lonely gamer fall. Dude, I liked watching his videos a long time ago as well, actually. Unironically. I liked how Daboki... So, okay, so the thing that I liked about Daboki is... So, from my perspective... I didn't watch him for the game at all. Like, I already knew everything about the fucking game. You know what I mean? But I liked how he would just say, like... He would just talk about random shit. Like, it was nice to just talk... It was just nice to listen to somebody who talk about random shit. You know what I mean? Because for me personally, like, I don't necessarily like watching when people just talk about the game. Because I already know everything about the game. And I'm also talking about the game all day myself because I stream. So when I like watching things that are not about the game. Right? So does this have marks or just put the crystal? It's from the crystals that form. It's not really marks. Is it hard to get into Maplestory if you've never played it before? Okay, let me put it this way. So first of all, there is no better stream to watch than mine if you're trying to get into the game. Because I just started a brand new account, like 2 weeks ago. Like from scratch. And second of all, I'm also the best player in the world, so I know everything about this game. And third, if there was any time to get into Maple, there's no better time to get into the game than now in history. Because they're making the game a lot better. Like there's a lot of quality of life that's being implemented and will be coming in the future as well. So if you want to get into the game now. Like it's very, very good right now. Why another new start? You just had your Shadower. That count is in Impel down level 6 right now. Going Reddit anymore because yeah, I know. I used to use Apollo. Dude, that's actually the worst thing ever. I used to use Apollo for Reddit all the time. And now when I open Apollo, there's just nothing. There's just a post that says Apollo is shut down. Thank you. And it's like I use the regular Reddit app, and the regular Reddit app is so dog shit. Like it's so ass. Like it's like unusable. It's literally like I'm just not gonna use Reddit anymore. I guess. Like, it just doesn't exist anymore. That's it. Dead platform. Someone who was butthurt from the return video where I said he was a third category commenter replied to one of my comments on your newer vids like that. She had me dead. Dude, YouTube comments are so funny, man. I've explained this so many times, but it's all about layers of anonymity on the internet. The more layers of anonymity you have, the more fucked up shit you see. I'm telling you. You don't see it that much on Twitch chat because it's you're directly speaking to me. Like I will call you an idiot to your face, right? But on a YouTube comment, it's like it's not direct communication with the person, so you can say what you want, right? Because it's like there's a pretty good chance that I'm not even gonna reply to it. But then on Reddit, it's like even deeper. It's like in a comment section on a Reddit post. So it's like people can say even more what they want because there's a less chance of coming into contact with the person that you're talking about. That's all it is on the internet. the less chance that you have to come in contact with the person you're talking about, the more fucked up shit people say. That's just how it is. I'm remembering, dude. I'm remembering watching Jeff's stream, and he said one time he rated a theorist, and she said my name Jeff for 2 hours. Dude, that shit is too funny. I don't know why that shit popped up in my head, but I actually can't imagine that, bro. That is too funny, bro. Imagine Jeff raids your stream and you say my name Jeff for 2 hours. Bro, oh my god, bro. This just had me crying, bro. My name Jeff. Dude. Yo, I actually can't, bro. I actually can't. What is this? Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. Dude, my Hayato has been so much luckier than my KHALI. Like so much luckier than my KHALI, man. My KHALI has gotten nothing. My Hayato already has 2 sets up, belt, earring. It has fucking rune force shield, which is good for some reason. Yeah, it has rune force shield. Like, bro has everything. Yo, I just want to remind Phil. Guys, I just want to remind Phil that back when Hotel Arcus came out and nobody could one-shot in those maps besides me, who he partied with and carried him through his pre-quest. Huh? I just want to remind him of who carried him on his pre-quest back then when Arcus first came out, when nobody else could one-shot, and I was the Hayato that could one-shot. I just want to remind him. Oh, did you guys hear what YouTube plans on doing? They plan on doing it. They plan on doing, if you have adblock, installed, you can watch 3 free videos, but then you get blocked off the website until you remove that shit. Apparently Reboot server was full and people were like, I actually had that happen to me yesterday. Yeah, I tried logging in and it said the server was full. I think I've only seen that one other time in my entire life. Deadass. I think that's only happened to me once ever before in my entire years and years of playing Reboot. The server was actually full, bruh. Wait, I actually do 0 damage to these things. Holy shit. Try hard? What does playing the game casually feel like? Well, that's such a crazy question. It's this constant inner struggle of telling yourself to not sweat. That's what it is. It's this constant like schizo battle in your brain. Like, don't sweat, don't sweat, don't do it, don't do it, don't grind, don't sweat. That's what it's like. You start losing your mind. Oh, I'm done. I made it out. Dude, that was good. The next question you want to know the answers for? Oh my god, you're actually a Jake&Joe bot. Holy shit. You're actually a Jake&Joe bot. You're actually a Jake&Joe bot. That is literally exactly what they say. That is word for word what they say. Don't ask questions you don't know what you don't want to know the answer for. Like, they literally say that, bro. They quoting me? Cap. I want to share something. I want to share something with you guys that made me, that I want to say thank you for, that I feel very grateful about, okay? I feel very grateful about, and I want to say thank you, okay? So when I got banned off of Maple, part of the reason why I felt like such a loser, I've talked about this many times before, but basically, like, I felt like a loser, right? Because I just lost a lot. Part of the reason was because I invested a lot back into the stream. So, like, I got, like, a better computer, like, a better camera, a better mic, a better laptop, stuff like that. So it would make my stream better. Like, I could edit on the go. I can have better, like, production quality, stuff like that. And then when I got banned, it felt like, I was like, damn, bro, like, I wasted so much money. Because now it's like, what do I have all this shit for? You know what I mean? So I wanted to say thank you, because now that I've returned with more support than ever, I'm averaging way higher than I used to. It makes me feel very good about it. Because now it's like, I can actually use all the shit that I fucking bought for the stream. You're welcome. Thanks. Can you man just watch your Maplestory video and have to say I'm the same age as you? We're going through something very similar. It just feels nice to know that you're not alone in this. Appreciate you telling your story. It gives me hope for the future. Yeah, no, of course. I'm glad I could help, man. One way or another. All love. Thank you, guys. Yeah, don't you ever fucking forget that. Oh, no, I got you guys. Was all of this... yeah, was all this your master plan to get more viewers? Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was, yeah. True. Shout out watchers. Yeah. So thank you. We got another coin flip celebration? No. Fuck. The hell? But yeah, no, like I am looking like so forward to just being here, you know what I mean? Just making content for you guys, hanging out. Like y'all need content for your WAPs. Like I'm here, bro. Straight up. It's Zune's birthday? I don't care. Yep, I don't care. I don't care. Let's go train. Bottled Coke, what's up? Anyone have MVP? Vibes are always on point. Thank you, bro. The hell? Hey, happy birthday. It's not your birthday, bro. Shut up. Stop lying. Stop trying to get birthday clout. And yeah. No, that era is over. That's how it is. I had my time. I had my time. I reached the top. I reached the top. I had my time. And that's it. Now I'm like Rayleigh. You know what I mean? I'm like Rayleigh in One Piece. I'm literally just like Rayleigh. It's like now I just have to nurture the new gen so that you're not fucking idiots when you reach endgame. Because these new gen players, y'all need someone to look up to. Y'all need like a person who's going to set you guys straight. Because I come from the struggle era where everything was min damage. You had to have min damage, perfect gear to clear anything. Now you don't need any of that to do anything. Y'all need somebody who can whip you into shape. Who can tell you guys, go practice your fucking bosses. Don't rely on your damage. Oh... The thing is, that's why, okay, I'm going to say something, and you guys are going to call me copium, but I'm dead serious, okay? That's why a lot of people, when they criticized my... A lot of people criticized my Maplestory video saying, like, oh, Maple doesn't require... Like you gassed it up. You played too much. Like, it didn't even require that much. But they don't know. They don't know how much the game required back in the day to be endgame. Like, they don't know, like, the rates were just worse. Everything was just worse. So, like... It just required more. Nowadays, you can reach the same point with like 5x less effort, straight up. People don't want to spend 1 hour measuring BAs of 2 maps, so they just pick one and hope it's better for the next 500. Exactly. And the thing is, you don't even need to test the map for an hour. You just test it for 15 minutes. Do it with the rune, do a 15-minute rotation, and then that's it. And then you get your number. And the thing is, I'm going to be honest, like... Most of the time, when you look at other people's numbers, it's just irrelevant. Like, that's their rates on their damage, on their multipliers, on their, like what if they have level 3 Merklink and you don't? What if they one-shot and you don't? What if they have better ping and you don't? Like, stuff like that. It's like, go figure it out yourself. You know what I mean? Go figure it out yourself. You know, Chapaz literally used my move on Black Mage in his speedrun, right? He used my move. Blue Sticks can confirm it. Did you actually father whole class? Okay, unironically, no meme. I was a major player in the Hwill community, yes. Like, I created the Hwill Discord back in the day. Like, I created it myself, and I invited all the Hwils I knew, and we slowly built that up together. I did the FAQ, I did the... I made content in the class, I did the Hwill guide, all that shit. I fixed the class years ago when it was down bad. I do know Whoop, yeah. He knows me too. But I've since retired basically from that. But I rejoined though recently, and I hope to be a part of the community again. But yes, I did start that shit. Yes. But I don't want to say that like it was all me, because there were a lot of other people that also helped as well. And at this point, like, there's like a whole new generation of people who like have carried on the torch, and they're awesome. Like, I look at the Discord, Esther in particular. Shout out to Esther, bro. Like, I think she's new, but she's like putting in so much work in the Hwill Discord. One shot with your dash can be so nice. I'm already one shotting with my dash at this map, but yeah, in the future maps I can't wait. You know what will make it feel better is when you're number 1 on the ladder. I've gotten that. I've achieved that before in Hayato, and it is pretty cool. Cause you just talk so much shit, bro. You know what I mean? You just talk so much shit. Like, yeah, I spent more hours than you on my ass. You're pissed. All right. Thank you. There you go. Done. Do you feel like a lot of people forget to play this game for fun? Oh, 100%. 100%. The game reaches a point where you're not playing for fun anymore. You're playing because you're just either A, used to it, or you're playing for clout, or you're addicted. Like, it's not for fun. It's not for fun. What's your favorite Arcane River PQ? Well, probably Spirit Savior. But yeah, I think I would say normally Spirit Savior or Dream Defender, but those two are like not the same anymore. So I'll say H Mudo nowadays.